Good morning, sir. Um, and I hope you're having a pleasant Saturday evening over there. Over to you. I can get this thing turned off. Here we go. N9HWO, VK2, Mike Charlie Bravo. Good evening, Phil. Name over here is Phil also, and we've got Peter, VK3KCD on as well. Back to you, Phil. N9HWO, VK2MCB.
Good morning, Phil and Peter. I'm the net control for the new IF4 digital voice net, and we are scheduled for 2100. And I would like to know if I may proceed, and would you join us? Over.
Yeah, VK2 Mike Charlie Bravo. We would certainly love to do so, and I'm sure I speak also for Peter. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the courtesy. So, it's 2100 Zulu on Saturday. Actually, it's 2101 in a little bit. CQ. This is the International Fellowship of Rotarians of Amateur Radio, net on the Digital Voice Network. This is N9HWO, November 9, Hotel Whiskey Oscar, acting net control for this session of the net. My name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima, and I'm from the Rotary Club of Canton, Illinois, USA. 6460. This net is accessible from almost all digital voice platforms as follows. On DMR, Brandmeister Talk Group 53080. On D-Store, star XLX299R Romeo, XRF299 Romeo, and DCS299 Romeo. On Peanut, it's room X-Ray Romeo Foxtrot 299 Romeo, and on Wires X, it is room 75161. This is a directed net, so please go through net control to contact another station. Additionally, please leave a 2 to 4 second pause between transmissions. The purpose of this net is to foster camaraderie among Rotarians and amateur radio operators worldwide, handle traffic, share amateur radio news, information, and activities. This net meets every Saturday at 2100 Zulu. Rotarians of amateur radio and amateur radio operators in general are invited to participate in this net. You do not have to be a Rotarian or a member of ROAR to join. So with that, I will start the net. Please check in slowly and give your call phonetically. This is N9HWO. Over.
This is Golf 3 Sierra Zulu Fox checking in.
Whiskey 4
64/4 Golf for Sierra for the net. Alright, this is N9HWO, and so far I have myself, VK3 Sierra Zulu Foxtrot, Golf 3 Sierra Zulu Foxtrot, 4 Golf 4 Sierra, Victor Kilo 3 Mike Charlie Bravo, and there's VK2 that I missed earlier. So any others, please check in and space yourselves out. N9HWO. Nobody else heard at this time. Where I am, it's mid-afternoon. It's 3 o'clock p.m. local time, 2100 Zulu. Tonight we will be doing time changes as some jurisdictions and countries do, so we'll see how the net fares next week. I want to thank Dev, 9Y4, let's see what it is. Anyway, 9Y4 Delta Golf from Trinidad and Tobago. Dev wrote the script for this net announcement, and so I want to thank him, and I hope he will join us later on. VK3 Sierra Zulu Foxtrot, you're at the top of the list. Please go ahead, over.
Phil, I think you might get that wrong. It's G3SZF, Golf 3 Sierra Zulu Fox. Is that all, Roger?
I have both written down, but I was reading it off the screen, which may have been a bit slow. But anyway, Golf 3 Sierra Zulu Foxtrot, if you're the one, please go ahead, over.
Yes, thank you, Phil. N9HWO and other members, a very good evening to the Digital Rotary Net. First time I have joined it, and I must admit I'm a bit of a novice to digital technology. However, very good. It seems to be very good fun. I'm Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo. I belong to the Rotary Club of Hertfordshire, which is in District 1260, located about 20 miles north of London. I'm a past president of the club and currently treasurer of the club. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Phil, and as I say, a very good evening to everybody. This is G3SZF standing by.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Nice to meet you, and welcome to the net. And until further notice, we'll be having the net on Saturdays Zulu time at 2100, and we'll see how that works. All right, 4 Whiskey, 4 Golf, 4 Sierra. Good afternoon. I think you're in Virginia, USA. Please go ahead, over.
Good evening, Phil. Good evening to all stations and monitor. Yeah. So Whiskey 4/4 Golf for Sierra. The handle is Sunny. Sierra Oscar Nancy Yankee. I'm waiting from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm a past president of Rotary Club of East in the Philippines, District 3820. No, my second.
Well, thanks very much. Nice to have you join our group again, and looking forward to future contacts. I'm going to pause here and see if anyone else would like to check in. And if not, Victor Kilo 3 MCB is next. So let's pause a moment and then you can go ahead, over.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo, Golf.
At the last check-in, I got Golf Lima. I didn't write it fast enough. Could you try to give it to me again, please, over?
You copied down the wrong call sign. Name is Phil, and I'm with the Rotary Club of Canberra in Australia. Back to net control.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo, Golf.
Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango.
Okay, I heard Phil, Victor Kilo 2 MCB, and also picked up Victor Echo 6, Golf Lima, and Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango, if I'm correct. So we'll go ahead with Victor Echo 6, Golf Lima. Please go ahead at 9HWO.
Good afternoon, Phil. It's Wally, Victor Echo 6, Bravo, Golf Lima, District 5360, and I'm in the Rotary Club of High River, Alberta, in Canada.
Thank you, Wally. Victor Echo 6, Bravo, Golf Lima. Now I've got it right. So I appreciate you coming back. Alberta is one of the slower places than where I live, so hope that things are well there. And nice to meet you. We'll go ahead with Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango. Please go ahead at 9HWO.
Well, good afternoon, everybody on the net. Herb, this is Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango, Warren. I'm from Jamestown, North Dakota, District 5580, winter down in Arizona at the Superstition Apache Junction area, Rotary Club. And my next door neighbor down the street is a past district governor from Alberta also, so I get a lot of international connections with Rotary just right here in the park where I live. With that, back to net, Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango.
Oh, thank you, Warren. Good to have you back again with us. And I have a priest friend, member of my religious order, who lives in Alberta also, so he's not a ham. All right, that brings me to the bottom of my list. Is there anyone that I've missed, or are there any other check-ins? Please call in 9HWO, or
9 Yankee for Delta Golf, and I think you have missed VK2 Mike Charlie Bravo and the other guy who was transferred in before the net started there, fell over.
Good evening, Dev. Gentlemen, here's the guy who wrote the script you heard me read earlier this afternoon. And so we appreciate the script and use it for the first time today. Dev, what would you like to tell the net, over?
Well, firstly, Phil, you're doing a very awesome job there as net control. And the script really does help, especially, to advertise the various channels that the net is available on. And thank you very much for picking it up. Also, I'd like to let the net know that I'm also recording this net, as I usually do once I am around and have the time. And I will be posting it up on YouTube and also on our Facebook page, dear Phil. So you will certainly be starring N9HW, 9 Yankee 4 Delta Golf.
Okay, Dev, thank you very much. And will the people that I missed, I think there were two of them that Dev mentioned, please go ahead and give me a call and I'll get you written down and go from there. 9HWO.
Okay, Phil, I think one of them was Victor Kilo 2, Mike Charlie Bravo. I think that was one of them, and I couldn't remember the call sign of the previous one as well. They were on just before the net started, Phil, over.
All right, well, we had Victor Kilo 2, Mike Charlie Bravo earlier. If you have anybody else, please go ahead. Over.
This is Victor Kilo 2, Mike Charlie Bravo. The person who you missed, Phil, was Peter, Victor Kilo 3, Kilo Charlie Delta. I don't know whether he's still on, but he's the one you should call in, VK3KCD, over.
Victor Kilo 3, Kilo Charlie Delta, November 9, Hotel Whiskey Oscar. Please go ahead, over.
This is VK2 Mike Charlie Bravo. I just called him on his mobile and he's going to turn his radio back on. He'll be there in just a minute there, Phil, over.
All right, fantastic. I didn't mean to scare him off the system, so I will we'll take a break and wait for him at 9HWO. Victor Kilo 3, Kilo Charlie Delta, are you there? Over.
And 9HWO, VK3, Kilo Charlie Delta. Name's Peter. Are you copying now? VK3KCD over to N9HWO, over.
Yes, thank you for coming back here. I didn't mean to scare you off the net or whatever. Anyway, welcome back. And if, please go ahead with your comments, over.
Fine, Phil. Thanks for that. Yeah, QTH is near Melbourne, and I actually have to disappear now. But thanks for calling me in, and nice to hear the net is so active. In 9HW, OVK3KCD is going clear. Very good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Cheers.
Well, thank you, Peter, and hope you will join us again same time next week. And 2100 Zulu. Is there anyone else who would like to check into the net, or anyone that has a recheck? Please call Net Control and 9HWO. I'm not hearing anyone, so I want to thank all those who did come and check in, and had a nice net. And I'll get better at this as I work on Net Control. Haven't done it in quite a while, although I started out 50 years ago as a police dispatcher. Job description was telling the police where to go and what to do when they got there, which is for some people an ideal job, but I enjoyed it very much, and I stayed in public safety for 40 years. Anyway, thank you all for checking in. 2100 Zulu next Saturday. Hope to hear all of you again. Thank you for checking in, and 7-3. This is N9HWO closing the net.
Great job there, Phil. N9HW, 9Y4 Delta Golf, 7-3s, and see you either on Peanut or next week, Saturday, Phil. N9HW, 9Y4 Delta Golf. They're over.
All right, Dev. Thank you for the script, and I'll promise to get better at this. And then, if anyone else wants to run the net, there will be times when I won't be available on Saturday, so we'll see what will happen. In the meantime, 7-3 and 9HWO.
Yeah, G3S. Just to say thank you for running the net, Phil. A very good evening to those that have joined since I did. In 73s, and I'll do my best to be on fairly frequently. Well done, Phil. Hope to see you next week. This is G3SZF signing.
And G3SZF, thank you very much, Bob. Look forward to talking to you next week. 7-3 and 9HWO.